what up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a new episode of the Gas Station Podcast, the podcast where you get filled the fuck up. I'm your host, Kayczar, and I'm joined here today by two of my friends as usual. We have Nobu, aka Amirul, in the building. Nobu, what's up with you, man? How you been?
Okay though, serious though. I can't complain though now at this point.
No complaints?
No complaints, dude.
No complaints. I like the new setup. It looks good.
Thank you. It took me a while to do this setup, motherfucker.
It looks
Was
dope,
worth
dude.
it.
It looks dope. It looks like you're in a studio.
Yes, sir. That's what I was going for. Thank
Yeah, it
you.
looks like in a studio. That's dope. All right. Also joining us as usual, we have Kafka Purp, aka Sashi. Sashi, what's up with you, bro?
I'm good, dude. What's up? Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you
in a
guys.
while also.
All right. Once again, before we start, if you think we're smart, we're smart. If you think we're dumb, we're dumb. I don't want to talk too much, so let's get right into it. First topic that I want to get into, because we spoke about this last week, is actually Nur Sajat. So last week we spoke about how she's basically being chased by the Malaysian police.
No, please.
Over some
Jakim.
Oh yeah, sorry, Jakim. And it's because of some charges, because of what she wore to a mosque a few years ago and stuff like that. So in a little bit of an update, she posted a video. I'm not sure if it's a story or a post on her Instagram. And she was basically saying that she feels tired and she feels like she's had enough, and that she wants to leave the Muslim religion because she feels like she's being persecuted for no reason. Yeah, she's just fed up. I don't have much to say about this because I don't want to say much about this. I do have a little bit, but I'll let Mirul take the lead on this. Mirul, how you feel?
I feel like here's the thing when the thing came out about her being transgender, whatever, and
Right.
came out like a long time ago. So she already went to the ministry, get everything checked out, and she
Okay.
like, okay lah, they okay, and then suddenly they said, oh no, we're gonna send people to like catch her or whatever fuck. So I'm like, wait, what? I thought settled already, and apparently it's not. And then now people are starting to like really not more like cyberbully lah.
I wouldn't call it cyberbullying.
Yeah, it's
dude.
not cyber.
Like,
It's like way worse than cyberbully. It's like
it's literal death threats.
oh
Like,
no.
Sashi,
I'm not talking about that yet. I was just talking about like people are starting to like tembak her for being like who she is and stuff. Even though that thing is like settled, and then now when she saw that people are not accepting her for like who she is, she's like, okay lah, whatever the fuck lah. She wanted to chow. When I say people, I mean fellow Muslims lah.
right.
Yeah, so now when she's like, oh, do you wanna? She says, okay, well, I'm gonna not commit. I'm gonna like live. I'm gonna chow. You guys
Yeah.
don't accept me. Like, she went to like whatever. She went Umrah. She did everything and all. People still like very aggressive towards her, especially the local Muslims ah. So
Right.
she's like, fuck it lah. Just chow ah. And chow. Her chowing means like she leave the dinner. So now
Right.
people are starting to get tilted because she wants to leave religion. And you guys, the people, are actually the first, like the motherfuckers who are driving her to that.
Okay,
You get me?
makes
Like,
sense.
like, that's why I feel like, the fuck, though? Korang yang troll dia macam tu, and then now, whatever the fuck that happened is because of what you did. Now
Yeah.
people are
like,
like
if-
threatening her online, they wanted to kill her because in Islam the hukuman for apostasy is murder, death lah. But it's not practiced in Malaysia. But like kita bukan negara Islam, I think. Agama rasmi je. People always
Can we talk about that for a while? I think people don't understand that. I think people don't understand that we are not a Muslim country. Our official religion is Islam. That's because the majority of people in our country are Muslims. But we don't live by, if we were a Muslim country, we would live, all of us would have to live under Sharia law. Like literally, even me and you, Sashi, would have to live under Sharia law.
Shania law.
That's a Muslim country. But we don't. Only the Muslims live under Sharia law. So we're not a Muslim country. So, I mean, yeah, okay.
Majority
good.
people lah. And then so a lot of people get this confused now. And then I understand lah, like, and recently kan they streamline the law in Selangor where even according to like the Islamic
Constitution.
punya, yeah, according to the Islamic itu kena ikut kita punya constitution kan.
Yeah.
So, the fact that people are like sending literal death threat, you know, like people saying, oh, darah dia dah halal, which means like, okay, if you murder her, it's not a sin. When I saw that, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
It's insane, dude. Like the comments are bad.
Dude,
It's
the
like not
comments are
one.
fucking bad, dude.
It's not one. There's like a comment on that where this dude is like, "Jom, siapa nak pergi bunuh dia?"
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? And dude, I'm a Malay guy. I'm a Muslim. I've hung out with other Malay Muslim guys. Usually, fuckers who posted this kind of thing are the ones that are fucked up. Like they themselves are like pundek, you know. Like they always like, oh, watch porn, the way they talk about women, all that bit very fucked up. And then now when they're like certain things, like for instance macam ni, suddenly they're like the voice of religion. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Live your life.
Actually,
First.
there's a lot of people who likes to protect their culture. They feel like they need to protect the culture and religion because you know why? Because they follow that religion, what? So they don't want anybody to say that the thing that they are following is salah. Their
Right.
ego will get disturbed, right? So they feel like they need to protect and uphold that shit. But I mean, they want her out of that. Right? They were trolling her. They want her out, right? So now that she says that she wants to be out, and let her be lah. You really didn't want her to be part of your clan, what? So
Doesn't sit right with them lah. Like, oh, this guy
yeah, and then now that she said that she wants to bela, then okay lah.
get fucked
But
up.
isn't that illegal?
Huh?
In
Possibly
Malaysia, yeah,
in
I think.
Malaysia, yeah.
It's illegal.
Wait. Recently I read a case where the guy, it's like
The Indian guy.
he tried to minta keluar and stuff, right?
But
But
I saw a
they
case
got
where
back surat cakap bertaubat lah.
yeah.
I saw that.
No. That one is different. That one is I think it was somebody applying to go overseas because they had a partner overseas.
They want to get married
and this person, I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl, was gay. So the partner is either a guy or a girl, but it's the same sex lah. So they apply to the immigration to try and like leave because they're like, yo, my partner, my soon to be spouse is overseas, and they send back a letter saying bertabat lah. Like that one is different. That one is like that's fucked up.
No, but a lot
Who the
of
fuck are you?
a lot of Muslims that I know move away, you know, from Malaysia
Yeah, of
just to
course.
be ni. And then okay, wait, I was just scrolling through old pictures yesterday because I was looking for my own picture for my Twitch punya emote, and I saw
Right.
this one screenshot of myself. I saw a screenshot of my Twitter. I DM this guy. If you know, tweet LGBT. It's like Malaysian punya.
Yeah.
Tweet LGBT. One of the at that time the curator was this imam. He was an imam now.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay, I have to pull up that image. I gotta pull up the image. I'll search for it later because I do have that image. And
Yeah.
I was asking him like, how hard it is, like especially here, and he said the thing that kept him going is secrecy. So
Which is fucked up.
it got
right?
me thinking, why can't we, when it comes to like religion and beings, like it's like yourself lah. You don't have to tell anyone. Just keep it to yourself.
I think.
I mean,
I mean, I don't think. Okay, I'm not just talking about Islam here. I think all religions are like this. I think that's the problem with organized religion, lah. Right? It's never just oh, you're a Christian or you're a Hindu or you're a Muslim, but you do suka tingkau lah. You want to sin, you want to be a sinner, then that's up to you lah. You know, like if your religion says that okay, you can't do this, but if you want to do it, then you do it lah. You're gonna go to hell according to religion. You're gonna go to hell. So there shouldn't be somebody coming to tell you, somebody policing you and telling you, hey, you can't do this shit, blah blah blah. Because I feel like religion is supposed to be something personal to you lah. However
And God.
yeah, it's between you and God or whatever it is. Like, yeah, whatever you believe, it's nothing to do with anybody else. But organized, that's what the whole problem is with organized religion lah. Is that it's the I have to, everybody has to follow this, or we're gonna lose control. And also, I feel it's control is what the point is. The point is not about. I saw somebody comment under Sajat's thing and say, "What did you guys realize? Like right after,
Lepas Sajat balik umrah terus ada COVID.
yeah,
Oh my god, brain dead.
like because Sajat went to umrah, the whole world got COVID. Okay, bro. Like, what are you?
Bro.
Like, it doesn't. So, like, I mean, but it's a form of control that they wanna do because they want you to live life how they want you to live life, and their threat is always that. Their threat is always, oh, you see, because the LGBT people, semua bala datang dekat negara kita and all this kind of shit, blah blah blah. Trust me, if all the gay people left in the country, our country would still be shit. It would be the same. It'll be less fun a little bit. That's all. That's
No, I mean,
all,
like when someone doesn't macam follow the religion or the culture according to what that person is following, right? Why do they get mad though? Like, I don't understand
don't
why
know.
you get mad. Like, is it like because you don't enjoy being in the religion or culture? Do you like feel suffering? And then when you see someone not practicing it, that's like, and feel a bit freedom, you feel like, yo, I'm suffering. Yeah, like I'm suffering here. I'm like so disciplined in my life. I'm following all this, but there's other person who's like, yeah, he's drinking and he's having fun. He's not actually following, but he looks like he's having fun. Is that what's happening here? Because I
It's-
feel like if you feel like proud of following your religion, right, you should feel that. But when someone don't follow it, you don't get mad lah. You're already in the right lane, what? So you just jaga diri lah.
Jaga diri. Yes.
You're already following religion which you feel right? So you're already in your right path, right? So just go lah. If somebody else is like the sasa or whatever, let him be lah.
Sasau.
No, I think
Why do
I
you
think
feel like
it's-
I have to save that person's life? I need to tell that he's wrong and I need to
well-
police him and all that. Like,
well, I guess for
Doesn't-
specifically if you're speaking about Islam, and Mirul, correct me if I'm wrong, but like it's a thing to like tegur people. It's like it's
Yeah.
good if you get like pahala or something if you tegur somebody and be like, hey, you.
yeah, but you can't force them, right? You can try.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
the
try
thing.
to establish.
No,
a
the
dialogue.
word is tegur, not shit
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, Tego is fine. Like you're saying that you're okay, blah 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 blah. If that person's still like, this is how I want to live my life.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay lah, cool lah. Let them live
Cool.
their life lah. They can't
Done.
sit
Wait.
right when
I've-
like people say no to them.
You did your
no,
job.
I can't.
They feel like how can you say no to me?
They
Yeah.
don't feel that.
How can you say no to me? Like they feel like chill
And-
like, tone
and
down.
I guess
You're just a human. Chill.
And I guess the funny part, like Mirul said, was half of the people that I usually see on social media who are super like, I mean, I won't speak about Muslims, let's talk about like the Hindus also. If you go and look at like certain actresses' Instagrams or whatever, you will see in the comments like some guys being like, this is terrible and blah blah blah. The Indian plus from India
Yeah.
and shit.
Please wear like cover.
You're disgracing our Indian culture.
Don't wear like tights. Like come on, dude.
I'm
chill,
sure your
dude.
mother also won't let you in the house. Don't know what kind of fuck
Yeah,
shit all
yeah.
they'll say. But like Mirul said, I've
Too
get
many cultures,
9 out of
like-
10 times. If you click into those guys' profiles or whatever, it's
See
some
that
fuck
their
shit
like
in there.
tweet fucked up, bro. They're like
Their like tweets are all porn. Like it's like
Correct, dude.
what the fuck? Like look, everybody does bad shit. I'm not even shitting on the guy who has pawn in his likes. Like, bro, you just go ahead lah. But like, don't think that telling somebody else to be right atones for your whatever the fuck you doing behind the scenes.
Because confirm you got dirt on you, bro.
Yeah, everybody has dirt on them, bro. Everybody has done some shit. So like, relax. Like, it's okay. Like I said, it's fine to maybe be advised a little bit or whatever. Be like, hey, you know, you're this religion, and you know, we usually don't do this kind of stuff. But I'm just telling you.
Like,
No
every
lah, I mean, like-
episode and we have to tell people mind your own fucking business, dude. Like every fucking episode, we have to tell people like, dude, let
No
let
lah,
people
I
live their
think-
own life.
People are obsessing over this LGBT thing too much because right, they already exist. It's already there.
For damn long.
Even
Yeah,
in the
it's already
animal
there.
world, bro.
Already there, already established already. It's already normal, already legal already. So like, chill, bro.
It's yeah.
Just
I
relax, man. You don't have to constantly like bring them up or like.
yeah.
I mean, like, let them be lah. Like, they have their own life, they have their own interests, their own things.
Like
It's
I always
basically who they sleep with, bro. Like,
that's what the fuck bothers me, dude.
relax, dude.
The
Basically,
three
that's
of
totally
us-
different lah. They
the
wanna
three
sleep
of
with-
us,
with
okay, except
whoever
me
they
because I
like.
have except
Uh,
me because I have a girlfriend. But like, I don't know who you guys sleep with, and I'm not gonna ask you. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
Mirul is a virgin, so.
What is
I'm just
sex?
saying, lah. That's what bothers me the most. It's and I always say this, but it's tough because like I always feel like it's a dumb thing, like caring about what somebody who somebody fucks or what they do.
Yeah.
Like, but you know, sadly, because people talk about it in a negative way so much, that's why they have. I saw a tweet today that somebody said that like we live in an era where the LGBT community can criticize religion, but religion cannot criticize LGBT, and that's fucked up. And I was like, well, I know some gay people who are much more religious than I am, who like
Yeah.
religiously go to church every weekend, like super like got the cross on them and shit like that. The LGBT community is not criticizing the religion. They are criticizing you, who is happens to be part of this religion, who's doing all this shit to them. Otherwise, if you didn't do that shit, none of them would have said anything about anybody. Sajat wouldn't have said, I want to leave Islam if y'all just left her be.
No, I mean if their primary fear is like macam or like same sex can like cause disease or whatever. Female male pun can cause disease. Gak?
Yeah,
Like
that's the bulk of it actually.
If you want to improve it, then provide like proper sex education.
Sex education,
teach.
yes.
Don't be too taboo about certain topics. Like
Correct.
be free about things. Start talking. There's a lot of ways instead of like macam get angry at people because they like their own kind. Like the
Yeah.
fuck, chill lah. There's a lot of ways you can like macam like how like improve on this.
Yeah.
Through
Prevent certain
education,
things.
through
Yeah.
education and all that. Tapi
Yeah.
they don't even like want to think about like in fact like this talk for sex edu, right? Like the lama though, but they haven't like implied
No.
anything.
They
So-
just teach us how to have sex. They don't.
Yeah,
Teach
like,
us, like-
beyond that nothing.
Yeah.
So
There's like
Don't be
one
a
small
fool,
part
rat
of.
your tool.
There's one small part in the biology chapter where it's like contraceptives, and it's not about you should use condoms. It's these are the contraceptives. They're just telling you there's condoms, there's pills, there's this. They don't say you should use or.
yeah, I don't think in Malaysia like any teachers like demonstrated how to put on a condom. I'm not sure about that.
No, hell no. I had to
no,
learn by
right?
myself. The
Yeah.
fuck, that shit was hard.
So we were robbed from that experience. lah. So,
Fuck you.
come on lah, bro. Chill lah.
Nah, I mean, be honest. The first time you put on a condom, it's fucking confusing. I'm like, what the fuck is where how?
Never even bought a condom. Don't know what that. How you look.
Okay, bro. All right. I mean, at one point in uni, you were dressed as condom man, but that's cool.
Yeah, I have pictures of it though. So you don't have to say that you don't know condoms. Bro. You know all about condom.
All right, I don't want to spend too much time on that.
On
I just wanted to
condoms?
give it not condoms. Everybody spend time on condoms. But Sajat, I just wanted to give a bit of an update, and I just hope that she's okay and hopefully she finds some sort of resolution lah in this situation. I don't know what the resolution is gonna be, or whether she's gonna have to end up giving herself up, because even if she does want to leave Islam, that's also breaking the law. So it's a whole mess now, and I feel like it's fucking unnecessary. The entire thing is fucking unnecessary. Okay, so
I'll slowly try and find the screenshot, and if I find it, I'll show you guys.
All right. Okay, so moving on. I guess I just want to make this is gonna be real quick. I just want to talk about COVID a little bit because well, first of all, the cases have been going down. It looks better now a little bit. Cinemas are opening, I think, on Friday tomorrow.
Oh,
GST and all that are opening back tomorrow, which I never understood why they never open cinemas, because cinemas fucking big. You can fucking distance like fuck in the cinema. So I never understood why they never opened that shit. But so MCU is ending tonight, and that's happening. I just want to tell the listeners a little bit about like the registration for your vaccine, because last week when we did our podcast, I thought I had already registered. Right? You click your name, you click next, then they give you like a little survey thing, and you're like, okay, you're done. But after that, I remember I just went back in to keep clicking into it, because I thought that that's where you find out when's the next, like who's eligible next and all kind of shit. And it kept giving me that same form again. And only after I did it like 3 or 4 times did a page actually show up saying you're registered.
Yes, I just did yesterday. Last night.
Yeah, I didn't know until my aunt was like suddenly sent to the group and was like 3 days ago, was like, guys, you're not actually registered until you get this, which is fucking I don't know who developed the My Sajatra app, but why the fuck is it that the case? So you actually have to like do it a couple times. So I did it at least 4 times to get. I finally got the registered thing. I found it weird because every time I clicked into my name, they would bring me to the survey back again. I'm like, the fuck, I already did this, so I would just go back. But yeah, so I just want to tell people. I mean, it's all over everywhere now. The ministry themselves have come out and said, guys, you need to do it like a few times. So if any of y'all think you're registered and you haven't gotten to the page where it actually says you're registered, like, go do it again.
Go do it again. You did it wrong.
Go do it. No, you didn't do it wrong. The fucking app fellas don't know how to make the fucking app properly. Sashi, are you checking right now?
Yeah, so if I go to... So what happens if you go to your My Sajat right now?
It says register. If you click on the COVID thing,
you go to My Sajat and then there's COVID-19 vaccination, kan?
Yeah. Then you see your name there, right?
Yeah.
Click on your name. Does it say registered? It should show. Hold up.
It's loading.
Got that.
It says that we are currently in phase 1 of the vaccination program. You'll be notified.
It has to show.
Click here, something, click here.
So you have to click there lah.
Kan ada macam click here. Perasan tak? Ada
click here and do that. You have to do that. So this is the second. Is this the second time you're doing it?
This is the first. I mean, I did the first one and then
it has to show, right?
Yeah lah.
Fuck. Hold up. So I can show people as well. It has to show registered like this.
Right. Okay.
That's when
I haven't completed yet. That means.
Yeah, because it is not, dude. It's not your fault. It's not nobody's fault. The fucking app just doesn't work properly. You just have to do it again and again. It's fucking crazy, but.
All right.
Yeah. So I just wanted to tell people that, because I don't want people to be like, when the time comes for us to get vaccination, you're like, what the fuck? I didn't actually.
Then you guys terlepas.
Yeah, it's basically like voter registration at this point.
Right. Thanks.
Yeah. So okay, that's pretty much it about COVID. MCO is ending. Well, tonight. Back to normal. Still no interstate travel, but it's pretty much back to normal. Shops can open until midnight only still, but I feel like, do you guys feel like we are starting to
normalize
this?
Yes.
Norma baru finally.
yeah, like it's just gonna be there, so we might as well just live.
Even though once there's no more COVID, people are still gonna like buy food from delivery.
Yeah,
Whatever that is introduced during the
wear
COVID,
the mask.
I think that will stay for long. Whatever that's
Yeah.
introduced during the COVID season, whatever that we practice, it will take macam time to
Time
get
for
used
us
to it
to.
lah. To
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
get out of it. Yeah,
I do think people will continue to wear masks. Like
for sure. I'll wear mask
I'll
I
wear mask.
think if I'm like going to the airport or train station or whatever, I
for
will
sure.
still wear a mask. Like
Yeah,
I'm not gonna just. I don't know what the fuck is out there. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't
Now
know.
everything seems more dangerous for some reason.
Yeah,
It feels more dangerous.
we are living in a very overcrowded, especially us, Selangor, KL, like it's a ton of people. You don't know what the fuck they got. Like now, when I think about it, like we should have been wearing masks the entire time. Actually, like this shit is actually gross. Like we should have been sanitizing our hands when you touch the fucking train railing and shit. You should probably sanitize your hands after the shit. But yeah, I do feel like it seems like we're about to slowly go back to normal with the SOPs in place, but just like open everything back again. I'm being optimistic here that we will finally open back everything like the opening cinema. So hopefully that will extend to everything.
I want to buy my own cinema, dude.
What's that?
I want to buy my own cinema.
You wanna buy your own cinema? Damn.
A lot of cinemas is like closing down, right?
So
I
you
want to
gonna
see if
buy
I can
one?
buy one
Eh.
cheaper. Some fucking rundown cinema, right?
Old ass cinema, just buy it, right?
Yeah.
Actually, right. Like I'm pretty
Refurbish
sure
it.
right now it'll be easy for us like to go like with friends and like have the whole cinema to yourself.
Yeah, they allow you to rent it to play games,
Yeah.
all that shit. Play your old movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's
That one we should do, man.
We can play FIFA in the cinema, bro.
Wait, layan
Yeah,
babi.
Did you guys see? Okay, since I said that and it will segue. Did you guys see what the Johor Prince was doing in the JTT Stadium?
No.
There's an image. You guys can both look it up. It's a video, I think, of him playing FIFA in the stadium on the fucking big ass. You know, the stadium has like the big ass motherfucking screen, right?
Yeah.
He's literally sitting in the middle of an empty field and just playing FIFA and that shit. This guy knows how to flex, lah. Whatever you want to say about him, right?
knows how to flex.
Like maybe he shouldn't have that much money, but he knows how to flex, lah. And I mean, he flexed a little bit again last week. I mean, a few days ago when rumors are floating around that he's about to buy Valencia. the
Oh
football
yeah,
team.
that's fucking fire, bro.
That'd be dope.
And I mean, what bigger flex is there other than yo, that team is fucked up. You need somebody. I'll buy your team for like 400 million. That's fine. Like,
I'll help you out.
Can you imagine? He puts up all this money for Valencia. They become like a super team and actually lift the La Liga. I mean,
ooh,
fucking dope, boss. For this
that would be
fella.
fire. That'd be fire. The dude got money. I mean, it has.
Yeah, he got money. He can invest on players.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
I mean, like
This is
Miro
good,
was
bro.
saying the other day, I also didn't know this, but on his stream he said that JDT has won the last 7 Malaysian leagues. Like,
Even though.
7 straight in a row. No in between.
Yeah.
No
Like,
in between. Straight up. Tujuh.
of course, the La
terus.
Liga is much more difficult, but with the resources the club
With the
has,
resources.
you know, maybe
Yeah, with the money, with the players they can purchase,
yeah.
play Champions League, sitting in the stadiums, JDT will be there, you know.
But the thing about it is also that it's you guys know who Valencia is owned by now?
Singaporean, is it?
Yeah, it's a Singaporean guy. It's Peter Lim. Peter Lim, who was one of the early investors of Facebook, actually.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how he made most of his money. He was one of the very early.
I mean, for sure, the Prince is more richer than him, right?
Yeah, of course. Oil money is a bit different, bro.
Oil money is everything.
Oil money and Facebook money a bit different.
Different game.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's not even in the same sport.
It's not in the same spot. So yeah, I mean, shout out to him. I mean, if he's gonna do that shit, then do that shit lah. It'd be dope for one of our Malaysian people to own a fucking La Liga team. That'd be dope. Like, maybe
The closest we had is QPR and Cardiff, Malaysia.
Yeah. That was some businessman. Was it businessman? I mean, QPR was Tony
QPR
Fernandez.
is Tony Fernandez. Cardiff
Cardiff?
is Chinese.
Some-
Vincent Tan.
Vincent Tan, is it?
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, bro. I remember when I was a kid when Norwich had the fucking Proton logo on their.
Oh, I
That
remember
itself
that.
made me damn excited already. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
it's Proton.
Proton.
Like, that's just dope.
Epic though.
That was a damn long time ago. Okay, moving on. I just want to touch a little bit on this. I don't want to talk too much because apparently he's like suing everybody who's talking about him. So, so there's this dude, a minister, and a story came out, I guess, a few days ago that he has been on paid leave for about
This
55
guy.
days. About 55 days. And he's left the country. He's in New Zealand with his family and shit. But I guess the gist of it is that this minister went on paid leave for 55 days and they found out he's getting paid like 60,000 a month or some crazy shit like that, 55,000 or some crazy shit like that. And I guess everyone was in a fucking uproar lah, because they were like, yo, like some of us, like company make forces to take unpaid leave and shit like that, and we can't do anything. And like, here's this guy who's making 55K a month and he gets to take 55 days off to go be with his family in New Zealand.
Menziarah keluarga.
Salty though.
I mean, okay, I guess the reason why they were mad is because the video just came out. I actually knew, the video that came out on Twitter. Like, I remember seeing that during the election time. So it wasn't new to me, but a video came out of him, like, I guess at like one of those ceramah shit that politicians do before they want to get elected and shit. And he's like yelling at the top of his lungs.
Yeah, I saw that video.
He's yelling at the top of his lungs. He's like, yo, this is about Malaysia. This is not about which political party, blah, blah, blah. This is for New Malaysia.
Saya berjanji.
He said, I pledge that saya berjanji untuk bekerja untuk rakyat. Ini bukan untuk duit. Kalau saya dapat RM1 pun untuk kerja sebagai
he said he will only take RM1 only.
He said he'll take RM1 a month. He said, I'll take RM1 a month if that's all it takes. I just want to change the thing.
This
blah, blah,
guy
blah,
is
and all
spewing
shit.
bullshit like no one's business.
He ends it by saying, ini bukan soal politik, ini soal harga diri. I'm like, well, clearly he knows his harga diri lah. You know, he managed to negotiate that he doesn't have to work for 55 days and get paid 55,000 a month still. Like, you know what he's doing lah. Shout out to him lah. Like, he know how to finesse the game.
Finesse the game like fuck, yeah.
He finessed the game. So I mean, he's mad. So he's coming back and he's like, yo, I'm gonna sue all the newspapers and media outlets that said shit about me. He said his wife was sick or something like that. If his wife is sick, I hope she's okay. But then he said he had to be there for his daughter who's studying to be a doctor or some shit like. He said, I'm like, okay lah, bro.
Okay lah, whatever lah, bro. Take lah.
He's an Indian player, by the way. So
family lah.
Indian players know how to goreng and they always use the family to goreng.
They use the family means you have to. It's for the family.
Yeah, cannot do anything. I don't know lah. I mean, at the end of the day, I understand why people are mad, but also like,
come on lah, he's in New Zealand, bro. Layan, bye.
Yeah, with the sheep and shit.
He's chilling, bro.
Chill as fuck.
Somebody call him back lah. Call him back. I can't stand the fella enjoying himself.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, I guess they were just mad that he was still getting paid. I guess that's all it was. So, I mean, bro, politicians being politicians, it's not surprising at all. None of us could take 55 days paid leave.
55 hari lama babi, sebulan 2
almost 3 months.
Like,
yeah. If any company does that, let me know. I would like to do that.
I give up. Cari the screenshot. I'll look for it later. I give up.
It's fine. We already passed that. It's cool. Okay, so I don't want to talk about him too much. Later he find out shit, then he sues us. So it'll be difficult.
Please don't sue us.
Technically, we didn't say his name, so we can be talking about anybody.
55 days leave, man.
55 days leave, man. Okay, so that's that. A little bit more of local news. I just want to touch on this a little bit. A little bit of a shitty thing happened yesterday. There was a bridge, a pedestrian bridge in the MR2 that actually it fell basically, and it fell because a lorry driver basically rammed into the pillar, and there was, I guess, a van with factory workers passing underneath it at the time, and fell on that shit, and two people actually died. So rest in peace to those two people. The others are injured, but they're okay. They found out that the lorry driver was on meth.
Dang.
Maybe it's methamphetamine.
It's methamphetamine. He was on meth, so that's why he ended up crashing into the fucking pillar. I just wanted to bring that up for two reasons actually. You guys realize that the MRR2 is like fucking problematic since dulu though. The fucking the shit was cracked, and then Samvelu was like, "This is ini semua kerja Tuhan" or something like that. He said, and
I think
and
you know
then-
why. I have a theory lah. Because MR2 is like probably one of the busiest road in Malaysia.
I agree.
And when you have a lot of traffic there, you also want to do construction. You have to like, you know, cut here, cut corner lah. Sebab you have to make sure orang still boleh jalan.
Yeah,
So I guess in a way, things are bound to like get overlooked.
yeah. I guess. I mean, but this specific incident wasn't an overlook lah. This fucker rammed into the thing. It was a trailer. It wasn't like a small lorry. It was a fucking trailer that rammed into the pillar. So
Is it because the height?
no, he was high.
Maybe it's methamphetamine.
Like
I mean, he crashed the side lah, the pillar punya sides lah.
yeah, he just rammed straight. He just drove straight into the pillar.
Oh, straight. I thought he like grazed.
No,
ke
he
apa.
didn't swerve. He
Wow.
didn't. No. He just. It's a curve. Pillar is here, so you have to, do that. He just went that. he just went straight. So that's one thing I want to bring up. The second thing I want to just bring up briefly is like, I feel like we often hear about lorry drivers doing drugs and drinking alcohol on the job and shit like that. And I know my dad had friends who were lorry drivers and shit like that, and they didn't do drugs or whatever the fuck. Actually, I don't know. I would never know, but but they often say whenever like cases like this come out and all that kind of shit, they often say that a lot of them do, especially like meth and that kind of stuff, to like stay awake because they work so many hours and it's
I've heard of
just
that.
way too tiring. Like it's impossible to stay awake. So they end up
Yeah.
resorting to whatever the fuck can keep them staying awake. And I mean, meth, as I've heard, I've never done meth, but like I've heard it can keep you up for like fucking 3 days if you
Serious ah?
yeah, it
Yeah.
can keep you
What
up
is
for
in
like
math?
I don't know, methamphetamines. I don't know what's in meth, but
Sounds
supposedly
fun.
if you do it, like it keeps you up lah. You just up the whole time. So I just wanted to say that like maybe we need to look into that a little bit. Like maybe companies shouldn't be asking a lorry driver to drive from JB to Penang and back and then back to KL in the span of like 18 hours or whatever the fuck. Like maybe we should look into that a little bit because this is not the first time this situation has happened with a lorry driver being drunk or high on drugs and some shit happening. So I think we should do something about that. I don't know what, but something about it.
Wait,
Okay. Go
I
ahead.
think they're like macam. I don't know if they did. I think they did this. So basically, what they do is like, it's a not a single person job. It's a team. Like you get 2 people or maybe.
It's 2 people, but 2 people also is not enough. I'll tell
probably,
you guys
right?
this. Go
Mm.
ahead.
No, it's
No, go ahead.
like you say you're going from Penang to JB, right? Then have somebody in JB already there to take over, switch or whatever. Though, when you don't switch, is when the fatigue,
Because also, even if the person was in the lorry with you driving from Penang to JB and then now he has to drive back, he was still in the lorry. So
Yeah, not like that. You put somebody already in the
it should,
destination and
somebody
then-
else who's well rested, not
Yeah,
somebody
and
who was
then-
also in the lorry. Like
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Same
Yeah.
effect.
I tell you guys, my parents, like when they went to I forgot which country it was in Europe. I cannot remember which exact country it was. It could be Netherlands or something. They were like riding a tour bus, right? So they were saying that the tour guide was super like, you have to stay on time and get on the bus and shit like that, because the buses have a system where the bus can only be driven for a certain number of hours. So this bus is registered to this guy. So when this guy comes in, he clocks in. There's like a machine thing. He clocks in, and the time starts ticking. So I think it's maybe like 8 hours or something like that. That's the length of how long this person can drive this bus. Only when he clocks out and somebody else clock in, you can drive the bus. Like literally, the bus will not start. And if you're driving it,
nobody OT lah. Nobody overtime.
Literally the bus won't start. You put the key in, if you haven't clocked out and you try to put the key in, like it's not gonna work. You have to clock out, somebody else has to clock back in, and then the bus will work. It's some sort of electronic system they have.
Which
I think is fucking dope. Yeah, it should be that way. You know, how many times have we been on? I've been on some buses, dude, like from JB to KL or like to Penang and shit, where I can tell the driver is just like, fuck this shit, and he's just like, I don't know if I'm gonna.
I usually just sleep, bro.
I'll sleep, but sometimes I'll wake up and be like,
earphones, listen to a couple of albums, wake up, okay, I'm already in KL. Fine.
I'll usually be asleep or so, but sometimes I'll wake up and be like, wait a minute, why is this bus on the right lane? The fuck? Like, the fuck is just going, right? I'm like, and you know, he's super cranky when you get on the bus, right? He's like,
That's why I don't night bus, dude.
I'm like, okay, dude, like, I don't want to die, please.
I a lot of times, bro. Bus, train, a lot of public transport I've used before.
I used to do the bus a lot. Okay, that's pretty much it for local news. Let's go regional a little bit. Miro, you want to talk a little bit about what's going on in Myanmar? We did bring it up, I think, 3 episodes ago.
Oh, Myanmar.
I don't know what's going on with him. Myanmar.
So, okay, I think it's pretty on the general. Is like what happened is the military took control of Myanmar now.
Yeah, we spoke about that.
They were controlled by the apa nama?
They had a government.
Before the government itself, they were controlled by military.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then came the guy, the lady, the son of
Aung San Suu Kyi.
So took back Myanmar, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, Myanmar was at one point was a democratic country.
Right.
So apparently, recently the military said the votes were like dodgy, so they were calling it out. They're like under investigation or the fuck. So military decided to put Myanmar under their ruling for like a year.
Right.
Until they figure this
thing
figure
it out.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah. Then what happened recently was, the thing is, they are like tak chill, bro. They're like tak chill. They literally like shoot people, you know, the military. Like, I saw a couple of videos. This guy was like hiding, you know, he was recording. He was hiding and then he was, wait, why is it stuck?
But
it was
just
hiding.
Like, go ahead.
He was hiding, and then while he was hiding, he was recording like the military jalan-jalan now.
Right.
One of the military fucker just turned pam, live bullets, dude.
Yeah,
at
it's
the
insane.
window wall. I'm like, what the fuck? Gila bahabis, yeah. And then I saw another video because right now Myanmar is under telecommunication lockdown now.
Right.
They are like a blackout, so like you can't really post. It's hard to post stuff outside. So I saw another video of the Myanmar punya police. They call it the police thug. They stop an ambulance, like the 8 workers, and they stop the 8 workers. They pull them out of the ambulance, sit them tepi jalan, and they just start pukul, dude. And not pukul pakai tangan, you know. He took the rifle, pegang on the barrel, and just like bang on the fucker's head.
Fuck.
And like the guy's wearing like the safety helmet lah. I hope he's okay. But
it's in. I mean, just to give a little bit of context, this is like in response to like the protesters, because people have been protesting for I don't know lah. Since this shit happened, people have been protesting. So like them fucking with the aid workers. The aid workers are there for the protesters because there's like thousands of them, right? You know, anything can happen. So that's what they're there for. They're there to help the protesters. So that's why they got mad at those motherfuckers. Like, fuck you guys. And like, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago that they killed like 38 people or some shit. I think the death toll is like 50 something right now. Like, they're shooting people left and right, bro, over there. Like,
They do. Okay, I'm reading it now. Myanmar security forces killed at least 38 anti-coup protesters yesterday.
yeah, that's just yesterday. It's about 50 already now, I think, altogether. It's just, I don't feel any group of people should be able to kill just to stay in power. I mean, you're the fucking military. You should be able to keep things under control without shooting civilians. These people are unarmed. That's the issue. If they were coming with guns and shit like that, then you can be like, okay, we had no choice. These are unarmed people. Like Miro was talking about this girl who, it's like a 19-year-old girl or some shit like that, you know, and she got shot in the head by Miro was saying a sniper.
It's a well placed sniper shot. It's not just a stray bullet out. It's like someone actually aimed for her head. Sniper shot.
Because apparently she was like one of like the, not to say leaders lah, but she was one of the most like vocal and shit like that.
Vocal, yeah.
And it's really sad, man. It's a 19-year-old girl. She was wearing a t-shirt that said everything is gonna be okay. Like, it's just all just like sad lah. I don't know how else to put it. I honestly don't know how we can help in any way or form other than to just talk about it. But similar to the other country that does this kind of things, I don't think will give a fuck. No matter we talk about it or UN want to talk about it, they fired their UN ambassador today.
Yeah, because the guy went. You know what happened to the guy, right? What the guy did, right?
What did he do?
Went to the UN punya meeting, whatever, and he went and actually tell UN people like, we need help. These fuckers are fucking up with our life, blah blah blah. Basically, he didn't follow what the military was asking him to say. So he went on and like, you know, like basically like bukan backstab lah, like tell the truth what the fuck happened, and
Asking
that's
for
what
help.
he got. He went out and asked for help like help us, this thing that are happening, they are like killing us, blah blah blah, apa semua, violence and stuff. And that's why he got pecat. I hope he only got pecat, dude. I really hope.
I was just about to say.
I really hope that's it, man.
I hope he only lost his job and nothing else happens to him lah. But you see lah, I mean, it's not. It seems like they don't give a fuck who wants to do what. They don't give a fuck. They just whatever they're gonna do, and it's fucking sad. And I mean, I don't think the people are gonna stop protesting because the worse it gets. I mean, we saw it with Hong Kong, right? I mean, of course there were not murders in Hong Kong, but
Not
you know, people are not
the one
people
that
are
was
not.
disclosed.
There was one or two. There was one where some guy got burned or some shit like that. But people are not gonna fucking stop. Like the more you kill people, probably more people are gonna fucking protest. So it's not gonna end. I don't know who can intervene. To be honest with you, I don't trust anybody to intervene in the first place. To come in and help the situation and all that kind of shit. Like I don't trust anybody in the first place. So I hope they can resolve it by themselves. I saw today that Aung San Suu Kyi's lawyers finally managed to get in contact with her. For all this while, they didn't allow her to contact her lawyers. So she managed to get in contact with them, and hopefully they work something out to where, you know, she can maybe come out and they can go back and have an election and stuff like that. I don't know what else.
Saw like people. I was looking at I was doing some research on the whole Myanmar thing. I saw some people commented like, "Hey, you guys deserve this. This is what you get for what you did to the people of Rohingyans."
Rohingya, yeah.
Rohingyas, like, yeah, whatever decision that they made towards the Rohingyans are wrong, obviously, but at the same time.
But no, like I said earlier,
don't put it like you say like, don't put the blame on the people.
Yeah.
Put the blame on the.
It was the military.
Whoever decides. It was the military, and Like,
Yeah, it was the military who was
oh,
doing
yeah,
that
they
to the
did
Rohingya.
that. Yeah, true. They did
Yeah.
that. And then people
So-
like,
No,
yeah, get
those-
mad at the
those who-
military. Like, you guys
Those
are,
who comment at that, right? Those who comment on that is like
you don't know, bro.
they don't realize that they are the cancer. They are the problem. Macam,
Yeah.
oh, you deserve this because like what do you get from that though?
What are you living somewhere nicely, comfortably and shit? So you're like,
Yeah.
good. I mean, like I said, it doesn't make sense because the military was the one who was doing that to the Rohingya,
Yeah.
not
So-
the people.
Yeah,
Like,
basically,
people are getting killed.
You're missing the whole point, you know, because you
Yeah.
you guys have the same enemy.
Yeah.
The people are not your enemy. The military
Yeah.
that did both to the Rohingyans and they did whatever the fuck they're doing to like the protesters are the enemy.
Yeah.
So, bro, just a little bit of research, man. Like what the
People,
fuck?
yeah, people just want to say shit at this point. I feel
Everything is about comparison. Je.
Everybody got an
Yeah.
opinion nowadays, man. If you don't have
My
an
country is better than yours.
Yeah. Fuck.
My
off,
religion
man.
is better than yours. My color is better than yours.
milkshake bring all the boys to the boys.
Exactly. It's her fault. It's Khaleesi's fault. She started that. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we don't mean to laugh. But like, praise to everybody out there. Be safe. But you know what? Fuck that, man. Keep fighting.
Yeah, like all the peoples in like Myanmar,
Strap up,
the
boy.
Syrians, like Iraqis or whatever, just that's okay, man.
Strap up, man. Let's go.
Literally, there's nothing I can do except to tell other people about it.
Yeah, that's the only thing we can do, lah. I'm sure there are many places where we can, donate and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you guys can do your Googles and find a way to, actually help in some way. But other than that, all we can do is just keep talking about it, keep posting it, because like Mirul said, they can't post much on their side. So whatever,
blackout.
yeah. So whatever reaches us, like you guys just keep posting that shit. Like hopefully somebody, I don't know, lah. I don't know if this is fucked up to say, but I feel like the UN is a little bit useless. I feel like
What do you mean by little bit? Just straight up fucking.
I feel like they just do the UN summit every year and they talk about peace.
It's
But
like
UN sumpit.
it's like internet is like basic, right? Need for human, right?
yeah,
So like there's this whole military, like it cut down an entire country punya service communication blackout, and nobody's asking any questions.
yeah.
Nobody's saying anything.
No,
Okay,
there's
Myanmar
this-
has been blackout, I guess. Nothing else beyond that lah. Let
I
them
feel
be
like
lah.
at this point with the murders and shit, somebody should like step in. Like there's no discussion anymore about whether this is right or wrong. This is like wrong.
I cannot understand. Like they can just take over like
Isn't
the
that what
country
UN
and then
punya, the whole point of UN?
Yeah,
lah.
but also they, I guess I'm not sure completely lah, but they don't have like full how to say permission to just like muscle a country and just like do that shit. They have to still diplomatically try to see the situation and do all that. Like they can't just be like, all right, we're gonna go in and fuck up the Myanmar military. That's not gonna work. And if they want to do it diplomatically, diplomatically, and whoever the leader of the military or whoever the fuck is in charge right now doesn't want to talk to them, then
Fine.
nothing's gonna happen lah. It's just gonna be more of like yeah. So prayers out to Myanmar, man. Hopefully everything is okay over there. All right, let's just I feel like we talked about a lot of serious stuff, so let's have a little bit of fun. So apparently I read on I read somewhere, I can't remember where, that they're building a space hotel in space.
I thought you said you're gonna say they're building a space hotel in Rembau. That
No.
actually sounds fire, bro. Wait,
There's
isn't that what Elon Musk has been trying to achieve? Like everybody can.
yeah.
go to space?
So that's like about to happen soon. So I saw this, like, I think
Bye.
Japanese. Is he Japanese or I forgot what country he's from? Like some billionaire was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be part of the first." I was granted like invitation to go to fucking to the SpaceX hotel or whatever the fuck, and I got like 8 invitations, and he put out like a video and saying like join me. And, like,
I saw. It's a Japanese guy, right?
Japanese guy,
The
yeah, it's a
Japanese guy. I
Japanese
saw
guy.
it. Man.
He basically was like, join me, you guys can send in your applications, and like, and then we all gonna 8 of us are all gonna go to space and go check out a space hotel and shit like that.
Sounds so.
Okay, I have like 2 ways that I look at this. It's cool. It's fucking cool that like we might in the future, obviously not for people like us, but like,
Hey, who
that-
knows, dude? One day it's like accessible to literally everyone.
yeah, that's
And-
probably we'll be dead by then, but like I'm sure that will happen at some.
Unless you discover immortality.
Yeah, talk to Morgan Freeman. He might be able to help you out with that. But
Sorry,
you know,
we ain't getting the good shit, man.
we're not getting good.
Our
No
good
good
shit,
shit.
Our good shit ends with games and movies
Yeah,
and
yeah.
4K and 8K, man. That's about it. And Teslas. we don't get to ride around in rockets, bro.
Yeah, so
We ain't
I mean,
getting
okay,
that.
so in a way, it's cool. It's fucking cool that like I guess there's a hotel you can go visit, lepak in space for a while and come back. But okay, I know Mirul, you have another take on this, but like I just thought of this. Like, do you guys think that space exploration in these terms, not like trying to find like another world or whatever, but just this like trying to make a fucking hotel where people can go, which costs like trillions of dollars, is a little bit unnecessary?
Unnecessary, yes. But
Cool.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I beg to differ.
Why would it be necessary?
I believe it's because the way I see it, it's just humanity taking a step forward.
What do we gain out of it?
But it's expensive though. If it's like commercially viable, right? Like everybody is cheap enough for everybody to travel, right? Then fuck yeah, let's do it.
No, but like, what do we gain out of a hotel in space?
Just experience lah, I guess. Like why you go to Malacca, man?
Like, okay, for instance, okay, I get you, but the way I see it, it's more like they're like more of an experiment where they want to try, like, okay, if people are, the majority of people are in, because usually people who go to space are like trained, people who are trained.
Okay.
You know? So
Correct.
what happens if you put civilians, normal people up there? So it's more like it's
Right.
more to me. I see it's more like a study thing. Okay, maybe
Okay.
if person with this type of heart problem, we probably have this problem when they are here.
Data lah.
They're
Collecting
at this
data.
Stage, yeah, they're collecting data, exactly. At this stage,
Okay.
they're probably gonna get like, they're gonna get not C6, Space 6. Oh my god, that's so
Space
fucking
6.
cool. Okay, and then
Calm down, Mirul's getting wet.
I'm wearing my pants now, and then maybe this auntie, her pacemaker like doesn't
Yeah.
work. So it's like for me, it's like I said, like, it's a step forward for humanity. So now we're not just studying about what Earth, we're like exploring outside. So now we go from we can bercuti in space, and then maybe in the future we go bercuti in Mars.
Right.
When
Okay.
I say
Okay. If you put it that way,
it's not me
The
lah.
thing is, if they collect this much data, right? Like say like this lady's pacemaker and all that, and they plan to create a friendly enough journey for everybody who even have people with even heart problems can still travel.
right.
Shit, that's gonna be expensive as fuck. Like they have to make sure this design they come up with is friendly to all kinds of humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is space, bro. Like,
yeah.
It's not Seremban, bro.
It's not like it's not like you can just go to doctor.
I watched the other day this Rick and Morty episode. I think it's the snake one.
Okay.
Some snake,
Oh.
space snake will bite
Yeah.
Morty's leg, and then Rick will say like, "That's everything in space. Anything happens in space."
Yeah.
Because you really don't know what the fuck is up there, right? So to
Yeah,
create
that's true.
a design that is like suitable for all kind of
Everyone.
human and everyone,
Like
even
my grandma and a kid.
like even like those with specific kind of sickness or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Expensive.
It's quite
Or
crazy,
they can just straight up say, okay, people with pacemaker, you're not allowed.
Sorry, guys.
So, yeah, I mean, like you said, this is
It's either way,
a thing where it's not for us. It's for like the
for sure.
generation
Yeah.
after us, because we probably wouldn't even.
If
You're gonna cry.
if I reincarnate and I have memories of my older past life, fuck yeah, bro, that's awesome. But that's not happen, lah.
Nah, okay,
That's
but
not
like
gonna
I get your point, lah. I guess it is
Hey,
in a
but we
form
get
of
to see
way.
Ronaldo and Messi, bro. That's what we get.
That's the best we get, lah.
I got to see
Cheer up,
Messi
bro. Cheer
Ronaldo.
up.
Ah,
We get to see
nah.
Messi Ronaldo, bro. We get to see Zidane headbutt someone, bro.
Yeah, we saw Zidane
Hell,
headbutt the Materazzi.
Okay,
That's
since
our level of achievement, bro.
we are on the topic of space, and I just wanna. I saw this very interesting take that someone posted,
Right.
that the reason why NASA and everyone is like racing, wanting to go to the space, because they went into the sea and they saw what the fuck is down there, and they know the Earth is literally unsavable, so they're trying to get as much humanity out of here as they can.
Get as far as possible from the sea.
Yeah.
We
So
have to get away from
when
water.
I saw that, I know
not
it's
good.
it's a meme, it's funny, but the thing about
But
this
like,
is
what-
there's always the
Because-
possibility of something like that happening.
No, because like we came from sea, right? Sea is like
Yeah.
the source of life, right? So it's only macam I don't
Fitting.
know, logical, fitting that it kills us.
Yep.
I don't know, dude.
No, okay, I saw.
It's always like a circle, right? Circle of life. It's
I
always a
actually
circle.
saw-
We return back to point zero.
I actually saw that they recently did a cognitive test, which is like for your brain.
Huh?
A cognitive test that they use on children, like researchers were using it on children, which is like some children will pass, some children can't pass. It's like a cognitive test. They were researching, a child's brain, lah, like how developed is a child's brain. They gave that test to a cephalopod, essentially a squid, and the fucking squid passed the fucking test.
I've been saying to you this whole time.
It's not
bro,
a joke. Like, it's not a
Sotong
meme.
is
It's
an
like for real.
alien.
Octopus
Sotong
alien.
is an
bro.
alien.
Confirm, bar.
Sotong is alien. You look
Sotong
at the
is
first
an
head,
alien.
the
I've
first
been
size.
saying this for so many
Confirm
years.
alien.
Dude. Sotong
That's
is
why
an
the
alien.
fucking hey, shit, dude.
That's next level tech, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
That's tech from the future, you know.
And
People should study that, bro.
and that's why the fucking octopus could predict the World Cup shit that time. What's his
And
name?
it's
Harold.
Paul.
Paul the octopus. I think he really was doing that shit.
He's
He
just
knew
messing
something's
with
up,
us,
you know.
bro. He's messing
Yeah.
with
He
us.
knew
It's
something
like,
was up.
okay lah. I don't
I'll
want
do
to
something
be
wrong.
correct anymore lah. Fuck
Yeah,
it
yeah.
lah. I don't want to be correct anymore. So
No,
he's
his
just
father
like,
probably was like, the humans are gonna find out, and he's like, oh fuck, guys,
He had like existential crisis, right? Like right or wrong. What's the point of this? He's like, what's the point of giving right? I'm just gonna give wrong.
What's the point of this
with an
stupid ass game,
existential
anyways?
crisis.
I'm already inside a glass anyway. Fuck
Yeah.
this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's plausible, but I don't know. I know you said it's a meme, but let's just pretend like it's a real theory. But I don't know that NASA actually did any undersea
exploration.
yeah exploration. I mean, we haven't explored much. I guess the point I take out of that is maybe we should explore more of the sea before we.
I've read somewhere
Good
that
fuck
we
up.
explored more of the space than we explored the sea.
Yeah, it's we
Actually,
only
it's more reported, right? Space exploration is reported more than
much more. We can
than
see fucking
underwater,
millions of
yeah.
light years away. Like,
which actually shows, right? Like maybe we're not ready for the underwater life though. Like
I don't know.
like people are more braver to explore the space. Like they're ready to like invest and they're ready to
To go-
report. But underwater, like nope,
Forget it.
we ain't going there.
Forget it. I mean, again, it doesn't make sense because, like Sashi said, we were, according to Charles Darwin or the fuck, we were fish first. So it makes sense that we maybe go down there and look like what the fuck's going on down there. Like, how the fuck
We
this
see
fish started
humans,
walking?
right? We see humans like swimming like deep underwater and they're like freaked out. Ciao. like some
Yeah.
other human civilization. And
Have you guys
got
seen that video
scales
of
and
like
all that shit.
that fucking octopus that has like tentacles that are like 40 feet long or some shit? No? Okay, maybe we watch that later.
Octopus?
I'll find.
I
It's
think
like
I've seen it.
it's like an oil rig, so they have cameras like super deep down because divers can't reach that depth.
I
But they
think
need to
I know, but I don't know the name of it.
they need to monitor like the equipment that's down there lah, because the oil rig, what? So they send cameras down there all the time to go and check shit, and a camera actually caught like,
Toto.
dude, it's crazy. It's like the camera. Yeah, we watch it later. I'll find a video. We watch it later.
Underwater
Is it
throw, though.
anything to do with the giant squid?
It's like a type of giant squid, but this is like it's huge. And it looks like it. You guys remember? Is it Day After Tomorrow? Which would die another day? Which is the one with the giant like robot
Oh,
octopus looking
Tom
motherfuckers?
Cruise.
The Tom Cruise one. Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like them motherfuckers. I was like, what the fuck? That shit looked like if we could walk, it would just kill anything. But we later we watched it. Was it Die Another Day? I can't remember.
Is
Day
it
After
the-
Tomorrow? Some shit like that.
No. This one is Alamak Planet. Jap.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
But yeah, okay. But Mirul, also, do you think that
Is it War of the Worlds? No.
War of the Worlds, yeah. War of the Worlds, yeah. But Mirul, do you also think that it's because NASA knows that we can't save the Earth anymore?
I've heard of that. Where the Earth is actually at a point where we can't save it anymore.
Yeah,
That's why our apocalypse clock keep on ticking. Every year it's getting really fast.
I actually read the other day that even if we plant 1 billion trees, we won't be able to take down the fucking CO2 in the atmosphere, whatever the fuck it is. Like it's just not gonna work. We already passed the point already. So now it's just damage control. It's not like save the Earth. It's just damage control.
The interesting part is we were talking about how the future generation will get to see the tech that we didn't get to see, right? They probably won't get to see that also. They probably will die because the Earth is just really bad,
Yeah.
They would get to see it, but not on Earth.
Hopefully
Nice.
lah, that works. I mean, if we seen Interstellar, so it's not a new concept lah. I mean, that movie basically is that. It's like the world reached fucked up place D, y'all gotta chow. And we can't save everybody, just 3 guys or whatever, how many people they were sent at first or whatever, right? I don't know, it looks that way lah. The more I read about how the environment is doing, the scarier it looks like. It's like, I don't know what it would be like, but I'm kind of glad I'm probably not gonna be able to see it. Hopefully nothing happens in the...
I'm glad about that also. I won't be able to experience the worst of what this
the
Earth
full
can show.
extent of like how bad it will be, right? Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
hopefully in the next 50 years it doesn't get super bad, because after that I'm probably out of here. So like, okay, cool, like 50-60 lah, 50-60. Okay, after that I'll be like, okay,
I don't want to see it lah. I don't want to see the apocalypse or whatever. Like it can happen lah. Go ahead, but
Not during my
yeah, let me
my
chill,
timeline
travel.
Not
Maybe
my
you can make
timeline.
Malaysia snow lah. That'd be nice, but
that'd be nice actually. Yeah,
that'd be nice. Some weather play here and there.
it will be super fucked up, but like the day Malaysia snows, you'll be like, ah shit, we did.
Yeah, we
But-
know lah.
But it'll be like
We are
fucking
getting
snow
fucked,
angel, bitch.
Confirm Malaysia Insta Twitter laptop though.
Yeah,
Malaysia
confirm. Oh god.
the amount of pictures. Oh my god.
If it only happens once, then the next year you will see the take me back pictures, but to the snow instead of the island.
Take me back. One of the really annoying categories of photos lah.
Yes,
They
sir.
just take like this bunch of beach photos, right? And then they post every day, jump. Take me there, take me there, take me
Take me
back.
back,
Hey,
take me
what the
back.
fuck, bro?
Take you back where,
Bitch.
bro?
Don't need to go anywhere. Shut the fuck up.
Every time, bro. Every time they talk about holiday, must be beach. Why?
Must be
You don't like
beach.
to go. You don't like to go any other places.
What about mountains and shit? Or cities?
Beach panas, though. Just water and sand, bro. Chill.
That's the thing.
It's just water and
either,
sand.
Either you're a beach person or you're not a beach person, though.
No, I get it. Like,
I like the
it's
beach.
cool, but they romanticize it too much. Lah. Relax.
I-
Sometimes
mean,
the
when you
beach
say-
is dirty also. Relax,
I-
bro.
I feel like the next time I see it, I'm gonna comment exactly what Sashi said. Yo, chill, it's just water and sand.
After you in the beach, you go mandi, your
Fucking
ass is full of
sandy.
sand, your ass is full of sand, your toilet is full of sand,
Your pockets, all that
your
shit.
pockets are full of sand, your hair also like kasar already, all
After
salt
like 3
water.
days, there's still sand coming out. Like, where the fuck did all this sand come from?
Yeah, you're shouting and you're like, oh, the fuck, why got sand below my balls still? The fuck, like.
Tengah tidur, suddenly your bed feels like super sandy.
It's too much work, bro.
Okay, all right.
Take me back. Fuck off.
Okay, that's I guess that about the space. Yo, people gonna start doing that about space one day.
Take me back to space.
Take me back.
That is ultimate flex.
Bro, chill. It's just
Take me
stars.
back.
It's
Chill,
just
it's
black
just
and white up
stars.
there. It's just black and white dots up there. Chill.
You don't even see stars, dude, in space. You just,
Yeah.
like, it's dark. Like,
It's just black, bro. Relax.
okay, cool. Mirul, you had one more
Scientific
thing about
DNA.
clones.
So recently, a couple of scientists managed to clone an endangered ferret. They named
Okay.
the ferret Elizabeth Lee, if I'm not mistaken. Elizabeth Lee or some shit, I can't remember.
Okay,
I'll check. I have it written as a note.
it's a
Elizabeth Ann. They name it.
Alright.
The full name is Elizabeth Ann, but the short name is Ellie Ann.
Yeah.
Sounds so close to alien, but that's all a whole another thing. And
Nice.
all I'm saying is there will be a time where we can actually see dinosaurs, dude, and I'm pretty excited about it.
So you mean they can take like fossil
Fossil
DNA,
punya
whatever,
DNA,
and
yeah.
Mosquito, though. Jurassic Park has already taught us that.
yeah.
And
Let's take mosquitoes,
so
man.
just don't follow what they did by putting it inside, by putting it dekat that frog that can reproduce with it, like boleh tukar-tukar. Don't do that. Just change different animals, please. And different animals, please. I don't want.
Do you guys
fucking
think
dinosaurs.
since we talked about like a space and we mentioned Interstellar and now you're talking about this with dinosaurs and Jurassic Park, isn't it weird that like a lot of the stuff we saw in movies, like as time goes on, you're like, this could really actually happen?
No, the thing is, when Earth first formed, it was full of insects, yeah.
Yeah.
It was full of mosquitoes and all that shit.
Yeah.
So it'll repeat lah. If they bring back means then cool, man.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of creepy that like all these movies, you're like, after a while, when you watch it, you're like, this is crazy. This will never happen.
They
But then-
kind of like give you like guideline, right?
Yeah.
It's like
I think it's about the age
guidelines,
thing,
dude.
though.
That's the word.
like us, right? 27, 26-year-old. This is the time you'll get to know like the real life kind of resembles movies.
Yeah.
And we get to learn about this information of clone, everything like that. So even like the filmmakers of Jurassic Park, for them also will be like they learn somewhere of this information that from mosquito they can convert to dinosaurs and all that. And they're just passing down this knowledge, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
Nobody's like reinventing anything. It's just passing down right now.
Yeah, but it's just a little creepy to me, like, because I remember watching Interstellar and being like, okay, cool and shit like that. And then, years later, Elon Musk is like, we have to go to Mars.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Okay, we didn't do the whole wormhole, go to a different whatever galaxy, whatever fuck, but it's quite similar. So I don't know if it's just human imagination. It's just like, I don't know, it's some kind of probability where if you guess something might happen, that it might actually happen, maybe. Like if you guess 10 times, one of them must be right at some point. Right? Like one of them
Like
could
the
be right.
Simpsons,
That one is worse. That one I can never understand. I can never understand that.
How Simpson did that?
It's too accurate, dude.
The way I see it's predictable. lah.
Do you guys like ever like go back to the episodes and see whether the thing really happened or not in the episode?
Some I do, some I don't.
Right? Because I always thought like somehow people fabricate this to make it seem like Simpson predicted it.
I'm sure there's that.
Right, like they draw like the Simpson style, like, oh look, Simpson predicted this shit. But how like it didn't happen in the episode, but you can like spread information like this.
For
You
the
can fake it, lah, I mean. Yeah.
But also the
I know
creator-
they hit like certain points before, lah. Like it really landed the prediction.
Yeah, and it's and the ones they land, the like literally Donald Trump coming down that steps.
I
like,
saw that.
that's
Crazy.
like exact. It's
Frame
not they
by
said,
frame, no.
Yeah, it's not they said Donald Trump will be the president, which maybe somebody might have said in the at the time, right? Which is fine. It's the fact that it literally looks exactly the same, that's the crazy part.
This is Truman Show, though.
Truman Show.
This is scripted. This is scripted, though. They're like, okay, we're gonna have somebody in the 2020 to walk down like this, so we storyboard this here in this cartoon.
So we put it here, and then everybody's gonna say, "Oh shit!"
Because we want to try to freak out the whole world, right?
I don't know.
Too much of a conspiracy, lah. It's fucked up, lah.
No, I mean the creator actually came out and was just like, "Yo, we were just writing a bunch of shit, and some of it, I guess, became real." So like we were not like he actually had to come out and say, "I am not a time traveler," which sounds like a time traveler thing to say.
Exactly,
but-
sounds like a time traveler thing to say, dude.
He was like, "Yo, guys, I'm not. We just wrote shit, and like some of it hit lah. It just happens sometimes." I'm like, okay, it's not 1, it's like 10, so that's why I'm a bit like
That's 1, 2.
uncomfortable a little bit. But I guess I'm sure somebody who's really smart with math and probability can probably explain it and be like, look, it's bound to happen at some point. The Simpsons has like, I don't know, 26, 28 seasons or some shit. At some point, some of this shit is probably gonna.
The fact that someone can come up with a math for this, that freaks me out, lah.
The math?
Why?
Dude, mathematics.
Yeah, I mean, like, can
language
you
of the
imagine
gods, dude.
the number, the shit that goes on into your head? Okay, all to find this probability. I mean, it makes sense. I'm just saying that the ability of that, it's freaky.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
You
It's
can
crazy
come up
that
with
people
numbers
can be
to
like,
predict shit. Yeah.
yeah, people
It's all
can be.
about numbers, yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw a video of a mathematician saying that if given enough time, if a mathematician like has spent enough time with you, not during your day, just spent enough time with you, he will be able to calculate to a certain degree like what clothes you might pick on that certain day and shit like that. Like it's super easy. He said not easy, but like for them it's easy lah. It's doable. He's like they can even predict like what side of the bed you're gonna get up.
Relax.
No, because it's probability though. Like
Yeah.
they just calculate, but it's fucking infinity though. Like how the fuck you can predict?
No, but
which
that's
way
what
I'm gonna...
that's what they always say.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
yeah,
such thing
yeah.
as like, I mean, only in like space and shit like that. There's like infinite possibilities. He's basically saying that infinite, especially as human beings, he was basically saying that human beings are super predictable. He said, if I spend a year with you, the next year I can tell you on Monday you're gonna do this, on Tuesday you're gonna do this.
So
And
so pretty much he's saying that we overrate ourselves, lah.
Yeah,
Definitely
it's,
overrate
he basically was saying. I think
we are like humans. We can achieve a lot of things. Like nah,
the
you achieve a little bit of things, not everything.
No, the conversation was, I guess, about like fate or something like that, and he was like, I don't believe in that because
Numbers.
actually you can count. Yeah, you can count it. It's not that some weird thing happened. This was meant to happen to you. Statistically, this was going to happen to you. I'm like, alright, dude, just like let me live. Like,
Yeah, let me live.
fuck.
Alright, dude, let me live. Let me die
bro.
old.
Let me wake up on the side of the bed knowing that you don't know what side of the bed I'm gonna wake up on. Okay, just don't like. Fucker.
Why you gotta do this to me, man?
You gotta tell yourself, right, when you wake up, like, to prove this guy wrong, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna switch over to this side.
I'm like,
And then he said,
nope.
I calculated that, bro.
I knew you were gonna do
I
that
knew
shit.
you were gonna do that.
Fuck
There's no
off.
winning with this.
There's
people.
no way you could have known that. I decided it today morning. bro.
There's no winning with these people.
No, he calculated that by this time you will get annoyed. So like,
He would have had like a decision to make at that moment.
yeah. Okay,
Fuck lah.
that's pretty cool. I mean, the clone shit is pretty cool though.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Before
I think
this,
that's
we had
great.
Dolly the sheep, right?
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah, and then we had another. Then we have now a new one. Welcome to the
It's
family,
good.
Alien.
Stop,
Welcome to
Alien. These guys are not even subtle, boss.
I was not being
Alien.
subtle. Alien.
No, I mean they.
Oh,
They probably
people who
name her
name-
to just fuck to fuck conspiracy theories, man.
the fuck
Probably.
with Miro specifically.
Let's name her this and see the world explode, right?
Like, that's pretty cool. I mean, I think it's good for like endangered species and shit lah. I guess we can save them and shit like that. Animals are cool. Okay, that's
Then Jerry
pretty much it, I
Zombie.
guess. What is that?
Experiment gone wrong.
Just
Experiment
don't
gone wrong. Then Jerry Zombie. Zombies, dinosaurs, bro.
don't.
Zombie dinosaur? What the fuck,
Oh
dude?
shit! Holy shit!
I
would
would
be like-
just surrender and just off myself, dude.
I mean, like, what's the
Yeah.
difference with normal dinosaurs? They still eat people.
But this
but-
one is zombies, undead.
Yeah, dude. You
can't
can never
fight
kill
off.
them.
You can't fight them, dude.
You can't. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty much it for all the world happenings and weird topics of the week. Let's get into a little bit of music. Tonight, I guess at midnight, God Was Good is releasing an album. If I'm not wrong, it's an album. It's called OST. So that's coming out tonight. Shout out 0108 Selatan gang. They are also will be performing at RTB, which we talked about RTB months ago, but it got postponed. So it's finally happening this Saturday in 2 days. So y'all should cop your tickets if you haven't copped your tickets. It's literally like it made me so happy looking at the lineup. Not the lineup, the schedule that came out today is literally like a 10-hour long show. It starts at 1 p.m. It ends at 11 p.m. And I, as somebody who often goes to like local gigs and shit like that, and I haven't had a chance to go in so long. It's gonna be nice. My Saturday is just gonna be that. I'm gonna wake up late on purpose, so I wake up straight to that and just like I'm spend the whole day checking out all the artists. Also, don't forget to check out Jingy Gang. I want to shout them out. 2:20 p.m. is when they go on, if I'm not wrong. Check them out. Sashi's crew. Yeah, and then for local music, that's pretty much it. Not much dropped. I really do think y'all should check out the God album. I didn't want to say that too quick, but you should check it out. God Was Good. They never miss. To
How do
me,
you
lah.
pronounce? How do you spell?
GARD space WUZGUT. God Was Good. Yeah. So I mean, they dropped CPR Club Perenang Rohani. That's what
Rohani.
CPR stood for. They dropped that like last year or something like that. That was dope. I can't remember what OST stands for, but
Original soundtrack.
No, I don't think it stands for that. It stands for something else. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be dope. They never drop a bad project, so y'all go check that shit out. A little bit of overseas news. Not really new music. Just a couple albums I was listening to this week that I thought were like really really good. The new Currency album is fire. Currency I feel like dropped like 63 albums already since January. Every other 2 weeks he's like album like, but this one is really good. Check that out. Also, Fred the Godson dropped an album as well. He's a really dope rapper from New York who actually passed away last year from COVID. But they dropped his album Ascension, amazing album as well. In the UK, Gets OG Grime MC Gets dropped an album, Conflict of Interest. Go check that shit out too. That shit is fucking fire. His song with Skepta on there is crazy. Y'all go check that shit out. That's pretty much like the new music that I've been listening to this week. Right before we started the pod, Drake posted that he's dropping some shit on Friday, tomorrow or the day after. Today is Friday, but today is Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So he's dropping some shit. Scary Hours, he posted it again. He did Scary Hours last year. 2 years ago, that's when he dropped God's Plan.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming the album is coming soon. He probably just dropped 2 songs with this shit and then dropped the album after. Looking forward to that. I just want to bring up Jay-Z because a couple things have happened in the last week with Jay-Z. So if you guys don't know, Jay-Z owns a liquor brand called Amand de Bragnac. It's like it's basically Ace of Spades champagne, but his own brand. And he actually sold 50% of the company to LVMH. LVMH is Moet and Hennessy, which is like one of the biggest like liquor companies in the world. They basically own like 60% of all the liquor in the world. Moet and Hennessy owns like all that shit. LV stands for Louis Vuitton, by the way. So it's Louis Vuitton, Moet and Hennessy. So that Louis Vuitton side, the fashion side, owns like a bunch of fucking like half of the fashion industry. And Moet and Hennessy owns like half of the fucking liquor that we drink. So they actually bought 50%. They bought 50% of Amand de Bragnac, which is Jay-Z's company, reportedly for about 400 million. So the shout out to Jay for doing that shit. And then right before I came on the pod, I read that Jack Dorsey, the owner of Square, is also the owner of Twitter, founder of Twitter, is buying up 50%. So Square, the company he owns, is buying up 50% of Tidal. So which is also worth about 300 million-ish, 320 million-ish. Very good week for Jay-Z. He just made about 700-800 million light.
Need cash.
Cash casually. I mean, I guess I know that like I have a double standard. Like the only billionaire I like is Jay, because you know he's not like your regular billionaire, I guess. I mean, just to see him go from being a rapper, which is like nothing. Rappers are broke. People don't know rappers are broke, but like to go from that to like this, to come to this point where he's doing these huge ass business deals and like making close to $1 billion in the space of like a week and shit like that. I mean, it just solidifies to me that like Jay, he's somebody that like we should all fucking look at and be like, we can all aspire to be shit like 1% of what he did. If I can do 1% of what Jay did, I'm good.
1%.
1% is enough. It's crazy. I mean, also all the work that he does. He's on the NFL board. He helped Meek Mill get out of jail. He got Lil Wayne out of his contract. He got Uzi out of his contract. He started a trust fund for Nipsey Hussle's family. Raised like 20 million. Like all the other shit he does. Like whenever you hear people talk about him, other artists or whatever, they always say like, "Yo, Jay's always like, you want to help." He did that Trayvon Martin documentary, which is fire. Yeah, so I just wanted to salute Hove. Shit is dope, man. Also, I watched the Biggie documentary on Netflix.
Oh, it's out already?
Yeah, it's out. It came out on 1st of March, I think. I watched it. It's really good. It's really, really good. It's good because like all the documentaries that have come out before about Biggie are always about Biggie and Tupac. Like it's just about Biggie and Tupac. Yeah, it's like fucking boring. Like we get it. Biggie and Tupac were friends, and then they're not friends, and then Biggie thought we get it. There's no new story there. So when I was watching this as well, I was like, I don't know, but I have to watch because it's a Biggie documentary. So I watched it. It's really good. It is actually like mostly footage from D-Rock, which is like his boy, like his close friend since he was a kid. So there's like footage of him since he was like super young, like 13 years old, 14 years old, rapping. Okay, the first song he ever recorded, okay, he picked a sample. Him and D-Rock, they like saved their allowance money, and then they booked a studio. And in the studio there was like a producer there lah. So you can tell the producer like, hey, I want. Back then it was mostly just you take the sample, you throw some drums on it. This is like late 80s, so you throw some drums on it and you just whatever, right? Not late 80s, like early 90s. Guess what? The first sample he ever rapped on was. It's not something cool or like eclectic or whatever.
Song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
No, it's a song. It's like a legit song.
What a Wonderful World.
Close. I wouldn't say close lah, but close.
Wait, even
You wanna
Sashi was shocked, bro. That I was close.
No, okay. I don't know if it's close, but it's kind of close.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's Africa by Toto.
Dude, you know I had that answer in my mind as a meme, but then I'm like, wait, I have to be serious.
Exactly. When I
had
saw
that
it, I was
answer as
like,
a
this
meme.
is such a meme thing to do. But he rapped on it and they played it during the documentary.
Fire.
Shit's on a fire, boss, with the beat, with the drums, and he was just rapping over it. And he's rapping about fucking some girl or some shit like that, or over fucking Toto singing Africa in the background. I'm like, alright, dude, like
Popped off.
yeah, so you should go check that out because it's really more in depth. They talk to his mom, his grandma. You find out that he actually like was friends with a dude on his block who was a jazz saxophonist, and he wanted to be a jazz musician first, but then that's how he learned how to rap the way he raps and shit like that. It's really dope. It's not the usual. They only talked about Tupac for like a minute or something like that. It was like super brief, which I really liked. So yeah, you should go check that out. That's pretty much it, I think, for like the entertainment stuff. Did I watch anything else? Did you guys watch anything interesting this week?
No, this week
Yeah.
I was very
Not really?
busy.
Yeah, okay, cool. So that's pretty much it
Yeah.
for music and shows and shit. We are gonna get into football right now. So City is gonna win the league. And that's about it for football this
about
week.
it, yeah. That's it.
I do have some things to say, but I don't want to get mad. So we're not gonna do much football this week. Okay, so let's get into the last segment.
I want to watch some videos.
We have the video of the week. We'll watch that. We'll watch the first one first.
The
And then I'll
Sotong.
look for that. You wanna watch the Soto one first?
Yes, please. I like Soto.
I gotta look for that shit though.
Oh, you gotta look for that shit.
I gotta look for the shit.
Okay,
Hold on.
while you look, let me go pee.
Okay.
Okay,
Toilet
okay.
break, guys.
Toilet break.
Okay, cool. We back?
Be back.
We back? Alright, we're back. Okay, cool. Everybody's peed, everybody, all that shit. Okay, video of the week this week. We were talking about the octopus earlier, so I figured we should watch it. So this is the octopus video. Let's check it out.
Fucking up me ass squid.
Full screen this way. Okay, you can skip like the first part. I think they write about it at first. Okay, if you guys want to read, you guys can read.
Penis squid.
Really, cephalopods.
Cephalopods. Come.
4,000 feet below the surface.
The dark zone.
Only 4 species are known.
4 species known in Singapore.
They had to put this weird ass music. Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's this one. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, what the fuck, though?
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Dude, you know. This is not even
Straight
like
out of
normal.
an alien book, dude.
Thi-
Straight
That's
out of
crazy,
an alien, bro.
This is from Godzilla, dude. You know, the fucking Muto. From the first movie, punya villain, though. Like, this is straight up alien, man, because it doesn't even look like octopus, tau. More like a spider punya hybrid, tau.
They're
Yeah.
looking, look at, oh god.
Magna.
They look like they have like elbows, dude. Like,
Yeah, that's the scary part. That's what makes them look like alien, though. What the
23 feet. That didn't look like it. God damn. I've seen this and I'm seeing it again and now I'm scared again. Like, why would you want to swim in the ocean?
Right, as long as you don't go into this dark water, I guess you're safe, lah. Safe from
drag-
this guy, lah.
Look, they drag their arms on the seafloor to get food.
Dude,
That's
they're
fu-
that long, dude.
I find it really cool, though. I don't find
It's
it scary
cool,
at
but
all.
it's creepy also, lah.
I don't find it creepy. I find it like super cool.
Macha, if their feet can touch the ground means that means they are super deep, right?
They're super
Yeah.
deep down there, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, bro. They are that deep they can touch the fucking swimming pool punya floor already, boss.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Oh, Jay, I thought you switched the video already. Sorry. Fuck Jim Gifford and your original soundtrack. You made it all weird. So yeah, I mean that's what I
He
was
made
talking
it more
about.
alien lah.
Yeah, he made it seem a little, but that's what I was talking about earlier. That shit was when I first saw it, I think I saw it on the Joe Rogan podcast where they talked about it, and I had to go see it. And I saw it, and I was like, okay, that's fucking scary. I mean, I get it, middle school lah, but
Oh,
it's
so
also very creepy.
while we are on topic of animals,
Yeah.
you remember the movie?
The animal book,
Yeah,
the red color book.
I kept it till today, right?
Yeah.
I read it like probably like already like 3 times, you know. It's still like on my bedside, you know. I'm like, hey, this is Kavi's book.
It's the
Yeah,
red color book, right?
Knowledge, it's okay, knowledge.
Knowledge.
Knowledge, okay.
Yo, you know how I got that book?
How?
When I was 10, between the ages of 10 and 12, I told my parents I wanted to be a biologist.
Yeah,
So
dope.
all they would do, like in my house in JB, like all they would do is buy me animal books. And like whenever I would go to the Popular or MPH or whatever, I would just buy animal books because I knew they would buy it for me because I told them I want to be a biologist. I don't give a fuck about that shit actually, but like I had a lot. I still have a lot of animal books. Yeah.
The only profession that's going to get me books is biologist.
Yeah. I should have said space or some shit. I don't have much space books, but I have a lot of animal books.
If I wasn't a film student, I was probably a marine biologist.
Yeah, if you think that's cool and you're not creeped out at all, you should.
That's
probably.
actually like, you know, when you're young, you know what you want to be, and that's actually what I wanted to be.
Yeah.
And I know if I take marine bio, confirm rabak mat, tak dapat makan sini.
Yeah, it's not much pesos you can earn from that.
There's no pesos, bro.
Okay, cool. You guys want to watch another video before we leave? This video was sent to us. Shout out to him. Our good friend Martin put us on to this artist. I've seen it, but I can't remember much of it. So let's watch it. Let's check it out.
Humpback chunk. Nutted. Okay, you got me at nutted, bro.
And no, okay, so just a little context. There's a little like short film type thing at the start, and then only he gets into the song.
Classic.
Humble Greatness did this one.
Damn. Oh man.
Man, what's good, bro? What you doing?
Hey, what's good with your fam?
Man, she on that bitchy move shit. Her and this attitude, I can't take that shit, bro, man. Where y'all at?
The song is called Bitchy
Move. Hey, y'all got your speaker. The fellas are here, man.
What's good with it?
So this guy's humpback.
What up?
Not just humpback,
you out again?
Bitchy move. Let's have her life, man. Oh shit, I ain't crying. I just hurt right now. Feel me?
Hey, yo, you want us to pull up on you?
Underwear.
Pull up.
Pull up.
Pull up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas need to pull up.
Yeah, we gonna smoke this off. We got some of that good.
Alright, we'll be there in a minute.
Shit, you know,
What's that good?
Right
I don't know what's that good, bro.
Alright, we'll be on our way.
Alright, man.
I'll let you. Alright.
Maybe some good chicken. Or
Man, why you keep acting like this? I'm so over it. Humpback chunk. Shit, I even take your bitchy move.
Nice Chevrolet, bro.
Nice transition.
Yeah.
Subtitle.
Humpback chunk.
Bitchy moods.
Baby, I'm with you.
Hey.
You and your bitchy move.
Hey.
Oh, damn. Shawty got an attitude. and your bitch in
They're just chilling. Right?
It's super chill, dude. This song.
I like to fuck, I like to rub. Make you just nut, a slap on your butt. Damn, I just nutted.
Yeah.
Your tongue on my clit. Damn, that shit hit.
King.
You're making me drip. Damn, I just nutted. Put my hand around her throat, she choke, she got an attitude, on swole, deliver that dick, on go, bitch you got a bitchy attitude, oh no, spray them legs and get in the bed, get her all up in the bed, full of shorty to the headboard, on some naked shit, ain't that some shit, woo, bitchy attitude, home go,
I don't even know what
give
she
her
did there.
that dick, she gone moan, then I give her this tongue, make her fucking run, and baby talking all the shit, baby shut up. Yeah,
Baby,
you got
shut
an
up.
attitude, choke you up. Put your legs by the bed, let me beat it up. Yeah, don't fuck with a lame nigga. Huh, bitchy attitude, tame nigga. Baby, I'm with you.
Hey.
You and your bitch, you move. Oh, damn, shawty got an attitude.
It's not the worst song I've heard.
Not the worst song.
Yeah.
No, the song is pretty good.
I like to fuck, I like to rub. Make you just nut, a slap on your butt. Damn, I just
Okay, but
nutted.
I feel like it's just a little bit unnecessarily
Your tongue
too
on my
slow.
clit. Damn, that
Yeah.
shit hit. You're making me drip. Damn, I just nutted. I just nutted. She
It's
just
like-
nutted.
I don't know.
I thought he was gonna go like everyone. He just nutted, she just nutted. he was
That'd
nutted.
be so
That
cool,
pussy,
though.
I ain't from the south. Yeah, I'ma get it down, get it wet. Licking the pussy all in the guts and that shit. Ooh, I ain't got a real dick though, but I got a strap in and give her that D though. Yeah, hit the flow. She hit the flow. She made a
Y'all
moan.
feeling it, huh?
I made her groan. I was growing too. It was really crazy. I guard at the bit, cause I'm real lazy, big baby.
The
Come
partner
up with
look
shit.
like
It's a
looks like
freestyle at the
thoroughly
end of the
annoyed.
bitch.
She looks
Yeah.
bored.
They're like, man, how are you gonna rap?
I'ma get it, boo.
Thoroughly
Baby,
annoyed.
I'm with you. Baby, I'm with
Look, he's just moving his cup like, okay, whatever. Like,
you. Oh, damn. Shawty got
Look at the
it
posse all
attitude.
main phone, ni, bro.
Dude, yeah.
cat.
You and your bitch and move. I like to fuck. I like to rub. Make you just nut, a slap on your butt. Damn, I
The
just
hook is catchy, dude.
nutted.
Yeah, it is. That's,
Your tongue
it
on my
is.
clit. Damn, that shit hit.
And that shit, yeah.
Drip. Damn, I just nutted.
Just nutted.
It's fucking.
Baby, I'm with you.
Just relax, just nutted.
You and your bitch, you move.
I don't. If Amine did something like this, probably would have been making the throat water.
I mean,
I mean, a little dicky to somebody.
Yeah.
You and your bitch, you move. I like to fuck. I like to
Okay.
make you just
Alright.
They
Actually, the
should
song
have
is
just
quite
ended
long,
this-
dude.
yeah,
The
should have
fuck?
ended the song.
The song should end now.
The song should have ended like that last
when
chorus.
Kavi said,
Yeah.
okay, that's why it should have ended.
Yeah, it should have been outro already. Finish it off.
Yeah. He
But
wanted
I-
to go extra 1 minute.
I know it might seem like kind of like a joke song, but kind of
Actually,
vibe, though.
It's vibe. Vibe.
If you play it in a party, I think nobody would mind it, lah.
Yeah.
Nobody would. It just sounds like any other rap song. But like I said, it's a little bit slow as fuck. I don't know why.
fucking slow. Six minutes, bro. What the
No,
fuck?
I mean just the tempo of it. Like it's like
you know, this fella will start singing like you should already end it, but he wanted
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
the extra mile. He wanted like, okay, we go one more time, all right? We
Yeah,
go the
yeah,
chorus
yeah,
one
yeah.
more time.
Like,
Aduh, chill
I
lah.
don't know what's the pronouns. They mentioned it, what? I like to
What?
fuck, and then the song is like super slow. It means like she like to fuck slow.
Long lah, long
Like
and
a
slow.
long fuck. That's like even the nutted is like nut. It's a slow nut.
It's a slow burner lah.
It's a
The slow
burn.
bus.
It's a slow nut. Babi.
Honestly, when Martin sent it to me, I thought it was like gonna be like a real like proper joke song. But when I watched it, I was like, "Hey, this is not bad actually." Like,
Yeah, I was thinking it's gonna be like that. Ice JJ Fish punya lagu.
oh, I
JJ
JJ Fish.
Tu legend, babi.
Legend.
The legend, though.
Legend.
Yes.
Legend.
That's
No,
the
it reminds
definition of
me.
YTJT though, man.
It reminds me of I don't know if you guys know this rapper named Cupcake that was
Dude.
out for a while.
Dude, Cupcake is my jam.
She used to make songs like this, like
Yeah,
My
I know.
neck,
it just
my back, lick my pussy and
Okay.
my crack. Let's go.
he didn't make that song, but
I hang out with a lot of like gay people, so it's like their song, you know. So it's like always.
yeah, she just makes songs like
fire,
like
bro.
just eat my pussy or something like that. And
Yeah,
then it's just
if
like,
the song comes
Cupcake.
out in like whatever club we went in, confirm all my friends Sasao. So I'll be
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like that.
yeah. All right, that was interesting. You should go check her out or they out. Again, I'm not sure their pronouns, but Humpback Chunk. Go check Humpback Chunk out. Pretty dope. Okay, that's pretty much it for this week. Gonna end it right here. Gas Station Podcast, episode 13, I think.
Yeah.
Did I that? Episode 13. Once again, I'm your host. I'm joined here today as usual with Nobu, aka Amirul. Nobu streams. You can check him out twitch.tv/Nobu plays. Today I
Sir.
watched him stare at his blank computer for a good half an hour because
Apex is fucking shit.
his game
Bad.
wasn't loading. Game
I
wasn't
just
loading.
nutted.
It's gonna be stuck in your head, I guarantee you. Yeah, y'all go check him out. Also joining us is Kafka Purp, aka Sashi. Sashi makes art. You can check him out. Kafka_Purp on Instagram. Once again, don't forget to check out Jingy Gang at RTB Fest 2:20 p.m. It's like makan time. You guys makan, watch the shit, you know.
It's a slow nut.
It's a slow nut. It's a slow nut. Okay.
Enjoy it.
I am Kayczar. Once again, y'all can check me out on Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, all that shit, wherever you get your music from. Okay, right before we end, I just want to mention one thing about SoundCloud. They actually are starting this new subscription service type thing, and like all the other DSPs like Spotify and all this kind of shit, right? The way it works is, let's say Mirul, you sign up for $40.90 a month, right? Okay, so everybody in Malaysia signs up for $40.90 a month. And then what they do is they kumpul all that money, however much money they made from Malaysia, then they distribute that to all the fucking artists that are on Spotify.
Oh, this is a
like, literally all.
new SoundCloud end.
Yeah. So that's how DSPs normally do it. Apple Music does it that way also and all that. So literally, like, they take all the money, then they distribute it to everybody. That's why it's like 0.000006 cents. But SoundCloud is doing a different model where they will actually look at your listening data and they will give your subscription money to the artists you listen to the most. So if, let's say, both of you guys sign up for SoundCloud for $20 a month, and all you do is listen to me,
And
SoundCloud still takes a
goes
cut.
to you,
SoundCloud still takes a cut, but that's all of it will go to me because I'm the only one you listen to on there, which I think is really fire. And I
Yeah.
think that's the way it should work. Because, you know, when you use it the normal way, like Spotify, Apple Music does it, yeah, the big artists like Drake don't mind because they have 1 billion streams. But like when you have 200 streams, yeah, you won't get much money. But with this way, if I only get 200 streams, I might get paid $10 a stream, and that's a lot of money already. $2,000 is a lot of money already. So
Yeah.
shout out to them. That's really, really dope. I might just start putting my shit back up on SoundCloud again. And yeah. Okay, so that's all. Once again, before you end, if you think we're smart, we're smart. If you think we're dumb, we're dumb. Gas Station Podcast, signing the fuck out. Peace.
I just nutted.